In today's Scrap Codex summary, we are covering Celestine, the Living Saint by Andy Clark. The story follows the titular Living Saint's journey in the Warp and her crusade in Imperium Nihilus, part of the Imperium that is separated from Terra by the Great Rift. And as always, we recommend you read or listen to the novel to experience it fully. Celestine, a mysterious warrior, awakens on a mountain of skulls and bones with no memory. She gathers her armor, sword, and wings from nearby bodies that resemble her own and flies out into the Warp. Meanwhile, the city of Tunica Adul on planet Kofin in Imperium Nihilus is under attack from Chaos cultists led by the Chaos warlord named War Engine. The Imperial Guard and the Sisters of Battle are determined to make their last stand. And when the city gate is breached by cultists, they are routed by the sudden manifestation of Celestine. After the battle, Celestine decides to continue to explore various warp realities. During her journey, she rescues a woman named Faith. Together, they locate another woman named Purpose, who tests Celestine's resolve by temptation. And when Celestine passes her trials, reveals herself her real name to be Duty. This journey serves as a metaphor made reality of the two shards of her soul, faith and duty. And when she nominates two Battle Sisters as her new Gemini Superia, upon passing her trials, the Battle Sisters are imbued with these soul shards. It empowers them and turns them into spiritual duplicates of her previous guardians. Celestine enters the Warp and manifests back to the city, and she proceeds to lead the Imperial forces to retake planet Kofin, starting with the prayer city of Shambach, which she senses to be the source of corruption. The populace views her as a living saint, except for a priest named Gofri, who is convinced that Celestine is a chaos demon. The Imperials regroup and strategize for a way to break through the walls of Shambach. On Celestine's instructions, they begin a direct charge with an artillery strike planned to breach the city walls. Their plan is foiled when their artillery is destroyed by a cultist ambush. However, the crew of the plasma tanks sacrifice themselves by ramming and detonating their vehicle into the city walls, creating the opening Imperials needed. In the novel's Climax, Celestine leads the Imperial forces through Shambach in search of the Chaos warlord. They find it, and it is a grotesque demon made of flesh and machine parts. At the same time as Gofri, the priest who accused Celestine of being a demon when she first arrived, is revealed to be an inquisitor puppeting Imperial soldiers with his psyker powers. Gofri attacks Celestine, while the Sisters of Battle, who are unwilling to fight an inquisitor, combat the Chaos warlord, War Engine, which they manage to destroy in a fierce battle. Meanwhile, Gofri, through the use of his puppet soldiers, mortally wounds Celestine. Yet, despite her injuries, she manages to decapitate him. As Celestine dies, the city is retaken and the Imperial Navy arrives at Kofin, claiming to be led to the planet by a mysterious golden figure. The story concludes with Celestine once again awakening with no memory on a mountain of skulls and bones, suggesting an eternal cycle of rebirth and sacrifice in her ongoing battle against the forces of chaos. Thanks for joining us on this recap, and hope to see you next time.